All right, man. Philly rap star AR Ave, trap star as well too, sentenced to 45 years for running. You got loading slow. I don't know why. For running a drug ring, implicated in murder as well too. Let's read about his charges. And another cautionary tale, and we kind of got some footage for y'all too, man. Just not really footage. I want to hear some people blaming Vlad TV. People, even at the point that he started doing interviews, they understood what it was on Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about it. Check out the music entertainment playlist. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And what people need to understand is that the street people say streets is a myth. Streets is not a myth. A myth, let me tell you the definition. People say the streets is a myth. How's something that I can touch and I can feel, how's that a myth? Something I can go out there and be a part of. A myth is a traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of people or explaining some natural or social phenomenon typically involving supernatural beings or events. Widely held as false, second definition, widely held as false beliefs or ideas. The streets ain't false. The streets is real. I can go out there and show you a crackhead. I can go out you and show you, show you the streets. They real. The streets not a myth. If it's a myth, this nigga can go out there and get 45 years. If it's a myth, he couldn't go out there and make money. If it's a myth, so many people wouldn't have fell in that pothole. Wouldn't have fell in that abyss. The court don't understand my culture, the rapper insisted after a case that scrutinized his lyrics and social media persona. We don't rap about flowers and rainbows. We gangster rappers. So they use his they didn't even need his lyrics. I'm gonna prove that. Check the music entertainment playlist, share the video. And anybody that go out there at this point, the streets been there for a long time. The streets been going for a long time. From when, before the Rockefeller laws, before the RICO laws, that's when they didn't start to play fair. The streets has been there. It says, shout out to Jeremy Roebuck. Obviously, they got a white man writing about the downfall of a black man, but with with hard-bitten lyrics, boasting of drug world dominance, gangster rapper AR Ab earned a legion of dedicated fans in his native Philadelphia and respect of hip-hop heavyweights like Drake and producer Swizz Beatz. But the truth behind those blistering tracks that sent him to prison Thursday for what could have been the rest of his life, he 38 years old. When his birthday? 39 years old. So you got 40 years. Probably gonna die there. The federal judge sentenced the 38-year-old rapper whose legal name is Abdul West to 45 years in prison. A staggering sentence for tough talking kingpin convicted in 2009 of turning the record label he founded, Organized Black Hustlers (OBH), into a large-scale North Philadelphia drug trafficking organization implicated in at least one murder. And what 50 Cent say? You get the same. What do you say? You get the same time for one body. Then whatever, I forget the exact lyric, but yeah. While prosecutors alleged that West had ordered 2017 slaying of a drug world rival, they did not charge him with that crime. The U.S. District Judge Michael Blason, repeated stress Thursday that it wasn't a consideration in his sentence. So the murder, imagine we got the murder. He been there. He for sure would have been there the rest of his life. He didn't get charged in the murder. Nor were West's provocative lyrics, filled with blisters, drugs, about his drugs and his drug leaders' dealings and pinching of the streets. Justice. Instead, the judge said the punishment he imposed on West, record of antisocial behavior. You could have been a hero instead of a criminal, he said, but you became a drug dealer. You made the decision. That's why you being punished. West was unswayed, showing little remorse as he sat next to his lawyer with his arm crossed. When it came time to address the court, he dismissed the proceedings as farce. Quote, the court, the FBI agents, the prosecutors, don't understand my culture. Don't understand my culture. We don't rap about flowers and rainbows. We gangster rappers. We rap about where we grew up. So rap about drug dealings, we rap about violence. So he said he gonna appeal. He said sentencing week. Don't expect no leniency. He did this from them folks, but I'll be right back on appeal. He said OVH Records, free men. Though in the 2019 trial, West music and social media presence were put under a microscope, raising questions about how much a genre defined by all this other crap, right? I mean, so apparently he got shot 10 times. He said 10 shots couldn't stop me. They got various social media posts up here. He insisted he had way more worse things when he got shot. And my thing is this. Man. He made, every dude that get into that game, he's born in 82, every dude that get into that game, know what's up. Everybody seen Big Meech. Everybody seen Frank Lucas get popped for being too flashy. Everybody know that. Everybody know that. And he knew the downfalls. We seen way more powerful men. Way more dudes with way more money. Way more dudes with way more clout. Get taken down. I want y'all to hear this. Hold on. I was gonna play this clip where he was, but it had music in the background where he was saying that he was rounding off or talking about the territory that he owned. He said, I might take over the next block or might go past that. And I don't know, man, what to say, man. Just another cautionary tale about somebody that thought that they couldn't get touched. I mean, we got cautionary tales. Scarface thought he was too powerful. Who else you had who thought they was too powerful? Remember the DMX, the dude from Tommy Buns from Belly thought he was too powerful, thought he couldn't get touched. Running red lights and all that. Unless you take that money clean. Turn that money clean. Your past is still your past. When you in that game, murder, untrustworthy people, no loyalty. It get grimy. It get dirty. Man. So, what you gotta understand when you get in that game, you gotta be ruthless. You gotta make tough decisions, just like being in the business world. Like the judge said, you could have been something better than sell drugs. But that's his environment. You see other people selling dope. You see other people hustling. You see, it's what you grow up seeing. People they can never they can never survive in our environment. They sit here. The stock market crash. They want to jump out of windows, kill each other. They do other crimes. They want to kill each other. The melanated people, we tough. We take it on the chin. We don't fold. You put them in our environment. You put us in their environment. We'll thrive way more than they would. They hiding wealthy secrets. They hide generational wealth. They make their money in our community and tell us we ain't shit. They put these laws and religion in place to hold us in one position. Of course, he could have went on and been something bigger than that. But then again, you put him in an environment. He got 2 parents at the house. They got jobs and all that. He would have went on and been fucking rocket scientist. You put him in this environment. This is what he became. How about let's start to help people in our environment. Let's start to give us more funding instead of getting the funding to the suburban schools. Let's get more funding here, because when the teachers would have identified him, probably would have been he probably fucking genius. But then they want to put all these years and slap us on the wrist and tell us, you could have did this, but I never had the opportunity. I never had the tools. I never had the home to do this. And I'm guaranteeing you he knew this was an option. But you know what? He wanted to be all like he wanted to be P Diddy. You can't be P Diddy. Can't be on the camera talking about what you own, what you doing. Think about it. When Frank Lucas put on that chinchilla, it was over with. You know, if he would have played he would have played Faded Into the Black. You don't see the plug doing that shit. You don't see the plug. Oh, nigga, 50 on the wrist. Remember, paid in full. Oh, boy. So what I need a car for? You know, people that last in that game, people that got longevity in the game, they creep. You know, they keep it 9 to 5. They know how to turn their money clean. They don't need the flashy cars. But then again, you got people like Freeway Ricky Ross, you know, who end up getting caught like that. You know, but hey, you know, it is what it is. No, unfortunately, you know, you get in front of the judge and they want to say, you could have did this, you could have been better, you could have did this. You know what? He lasted a lot longer than your average person out there on the streets. He lasted a lot longer, man. A lot of people don't make it past 15, 14, 13, 20. A lot of people don't see 30. You know, I think he probably thought he lasted a lot longer. He could have lasted another 10 years had he just shut the hell up and stopped being in the camera. And one thing I will say, man, a lot of these old heads, they misutilize the internet more than young guys. They on the internet telling bank robberies with the dope they sold, niggas they killed, and what they did. A lot of dudes like him, they misutilize the internet more than these young guys. These old niggas on here is telling what they used to do, telling how they used to do it, who they killed. And he's just another cautionary tale. Big Meech was right before the blow up of social media. You know, the social media casualty, motherfucker, 40 years old, talking reckless on TV, on the camera. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All my links are in the description. Fast way reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. Want to make check out our Facebook group. Our links in the description there. All our links there. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Peace.